All right, we got the Facebook Live going. So we're going to be live streaming everything on the Outdoor Call Radio app page on Facebook. So that's the only way I can see people's comments without having to look at my phone for some reason lately. So we'll see what's going on with that, huh? All right, you ready to start the show? I'm ready. I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it going. All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Wednesday Drive, brought to you by the fine folks at the Milo Locker down in Milo, Iowa, getting ready for another great deer season all across the good old state of Iowa. That's right, they do a good job down there. Thanks to everybody down there for doing that. Also want to thank our friends over at Game High Clothing, Limited Clothing. They got some special deals going on at GameHigh.com, 25% off. If you check that out, they will get you on the road. So 25% off while you're saving. That's always a good deal. All right, we got a lot to talk about here in the next half hour, so I'm going to get right at it. Thanks to everybody listening on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Hey, we got the new apps. If you got an iPhone, we actually have new apps right now. So they're going to look different, and they're a little more user-friendly. I've got an RSS feed, so there's some download stuff on there. Good to see everybody watching today. The new apps are out, and I've got unknown files. I've got all the 20-something shows that you can do on demand. I'm going to pull that up and show everybody on Facebook Live. That's what the new things go. But you can look at our social media. And, I've got our social media stuff is on there now. And as soon as we start this new show, I've got this new deer show starting called Buck Talk Radio. It's going to be happening here pretty quick. So as soon as we get several of those shows in the can, I'll probably switch that on-demand off of unknown files. You can always go to the outdoorcallradio.com website, and I've got all the Hunting for X's, the Healthy Herd, the Wednesday Drive, and the unknown files. I've got all those shows archived. You can always go over there if you miss a show and listen. But on the new app, on the Outdoor Call Radio app on your phone, you'll be able to go just hit on demand, and we should have some more opportunities to do several shows. So as soon as I get that set up, I'll let you know. So there we go. All right, real quick, we got some new stuff to talk about today. Before I do anything else, I want to say congratulations to Kathy Corey. Kathy was the winner of the Big Pines Resort fishing trip. So we had a good chance of giving her on some good walleye and some northerns and stuff. I want to thank Chad at the Pines Resort up in Lake Winnebagosh, Minnesota, Lake Winnie, Minnesota. Kathy's going to get a 4-night, 3-day stay up there. She's also going to get a brand new Trica spinning rod, courtesy of all the gang over at Trica Fishing. We love our Trica fishing rods. And let's see, what else? She's going to get a Grizzly cooler, thanks to Isaac and all the gang over at Grizzly. And we'll probably have some other stuff I need to get on. As soon as I know she's got her other stuff, we'll see. But we'll have another contest starting soon, so don't worry about it. And you'll go from there. So let's see. I'm going to check my phone real quick. Where'd my phone go? Just want to check there and make sure that post posted. And there we go. Going live at 5 p.m. on the Outdoor Call Radio app page. The show will there. There you go. I got that there, and everybody should be good to go there. All right. So congratulations to Kathy. That was awesome. She was really excited too. So have you heard? I know a lot of folks have been discussing this on social media for the last couple weeks. Iowa DNR has added a new requirement for checking in your deer, and that is the main beam antler length to harvest reporting. So beginning this year, Iowa deer hunters who harvest a buck will have an additional piece of information to report as a part of, what's up everybody, good to see you. You can, if you got any questions or comments, just message me. I should be able to see you now. And if I don't, then I'm going to be really frustrated because I worked hard on it. Anyway, they're going to be required to put additional information on the length of the main antler beam. Specifically, if the main beam length is below or above 14 inches, not the exact length. So you're not going to have to measure the exact length. They just want to know, is it below 14 inches or above 14 inches, okay? And if you want to know what's significant about 14 inches related to the main antler beams, according to the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, they have partnered with Iowa State University on a study that recorded age and antler measurements with over 1,000 Iowa deer. And according to Jace Elliott, who is a state deer biologist with the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, for roughly 95% of the deer measured, deer with antler beams less than 14 inches were 1.5-year-olds or younger. Deer antler beams with 14 inches or over were 2.5-year-olds or older. He said this information is going to provide age structure to the DNR's population models and produce. Hey, Scott, I can see you now, Scotty. Thank you, buddy. See, it's working. See, I had everybody watching on Dan Young on my profile page. Now I have to have everybody watch us on the Outdoor Call radio page on Facebook. So I don't know why, but I can see your comments and questions now. So if you have questions, let me know. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. He said that this will provide age structure to the DNR's population models and produce a better overall picture of Iowa's deer herd. This is going to be similar reporting to spur length on turkey harvest reporting. It's a little more information on the deer herd that we have collected in the past. The data is not intended to be used for additional regulations like antler point restrictions. They're just wanting to know that hunters will notice the back of the deer tag has been redesigned to include a 7-inch ruler to help measure the main beam. So that's from the base of the beam, the base of the antler, to the farthest point, the farthest tip. This new tag will be showing up in the fall as licensed sales agents deplete their previous supplies. So I know there's been a lot of people upset about this. Some people were confused about it, and that's okay. Everybody, if you got questions, call the DNR and talk to them. But it's not that big a deal. You just take you 20 seconds to see if it's below 14 inches or if it's longer than 14 inches. So that's not too bad. All right, chronic wasting disease was found in Marshall County. Tissue sample collected in mid-June from a road-killed adult buck in Marshall County. Tested positive for CWD. With the addition of Marshall County, 260 deer have tested positive in Iowa County since 2013. Iowa Department of Natural Resources has scheduled 2 meetings to update the public on CWD surveillance and management efforts in Jasper, Marshall, and Grundy counties. Okay, Baxter, that's going to be the meeting is August 29th at 7 p.m. at the Baxter Public Library. That's at 202 East State Street. And Wellsburg, Iowa, October 10th, 7 p.m. at the Wellsburg Memorial Building at 501 North Adams Street. Hunters and landowners play vital roles in the successful management of disease in Iowa, says Tyler Harms, who is a biomechanician for the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. These meetings are an opportunity for local hunters, landowners, and citizens to learn more about CWD, what the DNR is doing to monitor or manage the disease in Iowa, and most importantly, take your questions. At a minimum, Harms says the tissue collection goal will be increased in Marshall County from the current 15 to 20 deer samples to 100 or more in the next coming deer season. Okay. Hunters are an important partner in managing monitoring disease. Steve Woodruff, who is a wildlife biologist for the DNR, said they provide tissue samples we need to determine if what extent the disease is on landscape of Marshall County or elsewhere in Iowa. Local DNR staff will be reaching out to hunters to arrange. What was that? I got a ding. Let me take that down there, cowboy. What did I get a ding for? I don't know. I don't know why I got a ding. I got a ding. Anyway, where was I? Let's see. Hunters will provide to determine the extent of disease in landscape of Marshall and elsewhere in Iowa. Local DNR staff will be reaching out to hunters to arrange for sample collection as the season gets underway. And chronic wasting disease, if you don't know what a CWD is, a neurological disease belonging to the family of diseases known as transmissible spongiform encephalitis. TSEs are prion disease. It attacks the brain of affected deer causing the animal to lose weight, display abnormal behavior, lose bodily functions, and die. It's always fatal to the infected animal. If you want to learn more about CWD, you can just get a hold of the DNR's website, and they will take care of it for you. All right, there you go. All right, so I got some exciting news today. Yesterday, I was talking to Jared over at Onyx, and this is not a commercial for Onyx, but this is pretty cool. Have you been monitoring what they've been doing with some of their beta testing? I think I can tell you this without getting in any trouble. Okay, so I'll tell you that I'm going to take I can tell you right now. They are doing some really really cool stuff where you're eventually going to be take your trail cameras on your farm that you're hunting on your property and go to Onyx and upload that to your map to your waypoints on your farm, right? You're actually going to be able to take your camera and upload it to that site. And then you're going to be able to upload pictures and put like your target bucks and stuff. They're going to have a program that's going to actually tell you, say that this buck is starting to daylight in your hunting area. You're going to get an alert. Hey, this deer, one of your target deer is just daylighted for the second day, or it's daylighted the third day in a row, or it's going to tell you the weather conditions that the deer movement is the optimal deer movement. So it's not an actual guess that today's a prime day for deer movement. This is actually going to be analytical data that they're going to take from your trail camera on your individual piece of property and tell you what your deer movement is on your ground. Is that not freaking cool? I didn't even know that was possible. So they've got that, and they've got a couple more things going on that's going to be coming out here pretty quick. So there's, I think they told me there was 2 or 3 different trail cam companies that they've already got this in the works with. And if you want more information, you can. It's going to be on the Onyx Labs. You're going to be able to go on there. They're going to have a way for you to take the leaves. Say you got a tree stand waypoint on your farm, right? And you want to go in there and say you got a new piece of property that you're hunting. Say you got your buddy's going to let you hunt his place, or you're going out on hunting on an outfitter, and they're putting you on a new property. You're actually going to be able to do a satellite command in the labs, where you can go and get a satellite imagery shot of that property and have it right on your phone. And you can look at the topography, you can look at the elevation. I mean, you're going to be able to analyze that ground. You're going to see where the ridge. You can go 2D or 3D, see the ridges, and how ridges go up. There's even a filter where you can take the leaf foliage off and go right down to the ground, so you can see the trails and the pinch points and travel corridors even better without the tree cover. Is that not freaking cool? I'm just telling you right now, they are coming out with some amazing things in technology right now. So I'm anxious for that to come out. But that's all going to be on Onyx. If you get a chance to check that out, go do so. And if you haven't subscribed to it, I can always get you 20% off. If you want to go, just let me know and I'll send you a code. But that's I'm just telling you right now that I was really really impressed when I saw that. So, all right, I tell you what, I'm going to take a real quick break. I got some other stuff to throw at you, and we'll do that. If you got any questions or something you want to talk about, just message me. If you're watching me on Facebook Live, you can do that, and you can also email me on the app. Now you can actually go on the app and email me directly, so you can do that and send me a message. So I'll be right back. If you got your iPhone and you got the old app, all you got to do is just go back to the App Store, put in the Outdoor Call Radio, and then it'll come up and it'll say update. Just hit update, it'll refresh it, and you'll have the new app. Hey Chris, good to see you, buddy. But this new app is really cool. It's awesome. So it's up and running. So everybody should be able to get the show. All right, I'll be right back after these fine words from our sponsors. Hang on.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away.
Have you guys got the new app yet?
Is a family-owned and operated rated business.
Let me
and
know
has
if you
been
do.
serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof every day.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping.
It should be coming out on Android any day. If it's not there, Chris, let me know, but it should be coming out pretty quick.
Materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting,
I'll find out about that.
or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Hey students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that if you qualify,
What's up, Hank?
guaranteed rate for your
Boy, did we got a good Bigfoot show for you tonight, Hank.
Cost won't go up.
It's going to be awesome. You're going to love this one.
And learn in a small class size with the feel of a larger campus with a ton of opportunities. So if you're looking to advance your education and love
It's
to
from a
shoot,
lady on Ohio. Chris, you're going to like that.
All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion. Grandview Shooting Sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms, travel, and education covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready?
One more and we're back, everybody.
Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible, abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at worksharptools.com. That's worksharptools.com.
Vanes are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there. This contributes to a dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. Flex Fletch vanes also have the capability of reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets or game. This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vane for you. To see these great vanes and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch, go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday all across the good old US of A. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everybody listening on the Outdoor Call Radio app and watching us on Facebook Live as well. Chris, what's going on, buddy? Chris, did you hear me talk about Onyx? Did you hear what they're coming out with? If not, go back and listen to the replay, because I'm just telling you right now, Onyx is coming out with some stuff that's just like Star Trek stuff. I mean, I never in my life thought we were going to be able to take our trail cameras, upload it to a mapping site, and then get live or reports of deer movement, target buck movement, whether it's a buck or a doe movement, and the weather conditions when they're moving and all that other stuff, specifically for the ground that you're hunting, Chris. I'm just telling you, man, that stuff's amazing. It really is. All right, we got a new show starting here in a couple weeks. September 6th, is it? I think. Let me look. I apologize. I have been on the phone all day with folks. Hey, Tony, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, Tony. Let's see. September 6th will be our first Buck Talk radio show. My first guest is going to be Philip Vanderpool, and I want to thank the fine folks at Woodhaven Custom Calls. I've got the Intimidator call here. I just got this. Mark was nice enough to send me some of these. I just got this in. Doesn't that sound pretty? Huh? Little snort wheeze action. So I got that. I've got the Woodsman, huh? And there was the other one at the Closer. I haven't even opened these yet. So I got the Closer. We're going to be giving some of these away during those shows, okay? So if you have not got a Woodhaven Intimidator call, Sportsman's Warehouse is sending me some gift cards. I'm going to start awarding those out. We'll try to do that, and we'll give those away. Chris says that's his favorite call. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Hey, make sure you tell the fine folks at Woodhaven thanks for sponsoring Buck Talk Radio. Will you do that for me, too? So P. Vitty's going to be my first guest, and I'm going to have him teach me how to use this Woodhaven Intimidator grunt call. Sounds good. I can't wait to use it, so that's going to be fun. And then, hey, Arctic Ice, Blaze Orange Hunting Alaskan packs. We're gonna figure a way how to give some of these away too. I told you we had some fall hunting packages we're going to be giving away soon. I'll make sure we throw some of them. So thanks to Dave and all the gang at Arctic Ice for getting those Blaze Orange packs. And if you're not familiar with these, this is something you should have in your truck or in your coolers at all time. If you're traveling, whenever I go Colorado to Elkhorn or if I go out west, I always bring a bunch of Arctic Ice with me because I can freeze these. And I can put those in the bottom of my grizzly cooler, put all my quartered out meat, my boned out meat, and I can put the rest of it on top, and then I can shut my lid all the way home to Iowa from out west. When I get home, my meat's still froze. Isn't it? It's froze. I mean, I can take cold, just chilled down meat. This stuff gets so cold, it'll freeze it. So you can't be opening the lid all the time. But what's nice about it, you get it. Say you take your boned out meat to the Milo locker and you want it processed. You can just take these and go take your garden hose. You know how you get all that slushy mess and everything? You just wash it off and you're ready to throw it back in your freezer and it's good as new. That stuff lasts. I got a lifetime warranty on them. That's good stuff. So I got about 3-4 cases of these today. We're gonna be giving these away. So we're gonna make some people happy. All right, so I told you about Onyx. I told you thanks to Woodhaven and Flex Fletch. Flex Fletch, we're going to have some Flex Fletch kits to give away. Thanks to Pam and everybody up there in Minnesota at Flex Fletch. We'll do that too. Iowa pheasant population survey began yesterday for all my upland buddies. They're going to start checking out the roads. They're doing 218 30-mile routes to go and check and see for pheasants and quail and jackrabbits and all that other good stuff, and we'll have the results of that. But they're saying that did something catch your eye? Well, no game hide. Not that you. Oh, game hide. Game hide. Did hang on. 25% off. If you want 25% off, if you need a Limitic, 25% off. Prep 25. PREP25. 25% off gift code right there. Limitic. I don't go in the woods without it. So, but those roadside survey results will be done here pretty quick. They're saying our pheasant counts are going to be up 30-35% from last year because we had a really good hatch. So if all my upland hunting buddies out there that like to chase quail and pheasant, you're going to have a lot of roosters to chase this fall, it looks like. I'm excited. What's going on, Tone? Chris, anybody got any questions? I can hit me up. I got 6-7 minutes here, and I just really I couldn't wait to tell you about the Onyx stuff. I called Larry McCoy, Larry Mack. I called him and I said, "Man, you're not going to believe what they told me. They got this working out now." And he goes, "That's incredible." He goes, "I knew about the topography and the 3D and the 2D filters and stuff, but I didn't know about where you're getting all that analytical information from your sail camera onto your Onyx, and especially getting an alert saying, hey, one of your target bucks is daylighted 3 days in a row. You need to get in the stand." That just blows my mind. I don't know how. I honestly, how do they do that? I don't know how they're doing that, to be honest with you. It's kind of crazy. Anybody got any questions? Questions? Really? No questions? You guys are nice. Hank, I need you to tell Rob to call me sometime next week. I got to get a hold of him. I've got something percolating for Revelton Distillery next year that is going to be huge. It's got something to do with country music and whitetails. And I'm just telling you right now, this is going to be something we're going to draw people from all over the Midwest wanting to come out to this event. I have seen 3 different sizes of baby pheasants down by my gravel road. There you go. Well, they're probably poults. They're probably pheasants and little ones, huh? They're still Jim. I was talking to Jim Coffey the other day, Tony, and he said that he actually turkey pheasants are still. Thank you, Hank. Turkey pheasants are still. There's some of them are turkey pheasants. Turkey hens are still on the nest in some places. They're there. Hey, where can we buy the Arctic ice at? Aaron, you can get them at Sportsman's Warehouse up in Ankeny, or you can go to sportsmans.com. You can buy the Arctic ice, and they'll ship it right to your house. And if you're going to do that, I would get the Alaskan, like I got right here, or the Tundra. They got Chill and Brew and some other stuff, but the Alaskan is my favorite, and the Tundra is my second favorite. They both work great for keeping your fish. And I put this stuff when it's real hot and I'm fishing. I actually throw these in my live well to keep my water cooled. And I'm just telling you, this stuff works great. You can do a lot of different uses with that, and there's no mess to it, and you don't have to worry about buying bagged ice all the time. But Aaron, thank you for the question. I appreciate that. So tonight, I know you guys are all excited about this because I am too. We're going to have a really, really nice lady from Ohio on. She is a school teacher, and her name is Amy, and she goes out tracking after Bigfoot. And you know what's really cool about this? She actually goes to like deer classics and talks to hunters, asking them if they have ever seen or heard anything they couldn't explain. That takes a lot of guts. Can you imagine coming up to the Iowa Deer Classic and having a booth and asking about Bigfoot? Have you seen Bigfoot? Have you seen something you can't? Because you know they're going to get a lot of ridicule off of that, right? I admire her for that. I don't know if I could do it. I'd probably get a little defensive myself, but she is a super nice lady, and we're going to have a fun hour talking with her about the big guy from Ohio. So Chris, make sure you tell all your Ohioans. You might get some tips and stuff where you can go squatching, huh? So, I'm excited, man. We're not that far away from hunting season. I got my bow hanging over there. It's shooting darts. I got everything ready there. I'm going to. Okay, Di and I have a disagreement on how Onyx works. You need to save our marriage. George Lynch, everybody. I'll help you, George, because I want you and Diane to stay together. Yeah, I'll call you after the show. But no, I'm just telling you right now. There's some great stuff coming out. I'm excited about the new app. All my Android users, we should have the new app on there soon. And if it's not there in a week or so, just message me or email me and tell me. But I got a hold of them. I haven't heard back yet, but those should be. If the Apple app is already up and running, the Android should be right there in the next day or so. So I don't know what the difference is, but a lot of good things coming up, and I can't wait to go sit in a tree. So anyway, all right, I will be back at 7:00 tonight, and if you're not too busy for that. You can catch me on Saturday morning, 7 to 9, and we'll be here. Everything is going to be streamed on the Outdoor Call radio page on Facebook. What you're watching me on now. Don't go to Dan Young anymore for live streams, because for some reason I can't see your messages or questions on my profile. I've got to use the Outdoor Call app page. So everybody, tell everybody, share the 49 degrees this morning. That got me going. You know what, Chris? That would get me going, man. If it was 39, 49 degrees, when you can put on a hoodie in the morning, it's a great feeling. We're getting almost to the burr months, man. The burr months are my favorite time of year. They really are. All right. So, thanks to Woodhaven, thanks to Flex Fletch, thanks to Arctic Ice, thanks to Sportsman's Warehouse, thanks to the Milo Locker, Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. I am going to just I'm going to go buy all my partners Legendary Gear. I'm going to go and help me do the shows. Let's see here. I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm going to go overtime on my show here, because I don't do this enough. I really should do this more. But I want to tell you who my partners are, and I want to thank you. Richard Remediation and Cleaning, Norlander Sock Company, the best socks out there. Trico Rods, Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls, Itasca Footwear, the Olive Tap and Ankeny, great olive oils and balsamic vinegars there. Onyx, Arctic Ice, Dr. Don at New Life Counseling Center. God bless Dr. Don and all the people out there helping everybody. Darren Islander, American Family Insurance, the Milo Locker, Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Westfield Veterinary Hospital, Sportsman's Warehouse stores all across the country, and Peel RV Center, Denise and Zach. Chick-fil-A at Paradise Point on Mill Civic Road. Thanks to Gary and all the gang at Chick-fil-A. Game High Clothing, High Mountain Seasoning, Luminoc, Flex Fletch, Pure Whitetail, Revelton Distillery, Backwoods Wildlife Premium Products, Reveal Trail Cameras by Tacticam, Camprite, Tacticam hunting cameras, Milo Locker, Worksharp Sharpeners, Carl Chevrolet, Elite Archeries, Custom Bow Equipment, Scott Archery, a lot of popcorn, cookies, barbecue sauce, Fourth Arrow camera worms, Wind Scent, Advanced Family Dentistry, Gearhead Archery, and Herman's Fine Jewelers, just to name a few of my fine partners. So there, thank you very much for everybody. I couldn't do the show without them. Thank you for Woodhaven Custom Calls. Yeah, they just came on board, Chris, and we're very grateful for them to help us with the deer calls this year. That's for sure. All right, gang. I will see you at 7 o'clock tonight. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in on the Wednesday Drive.
Watch me sway, darkness falls and we all pray.
All right, I'm going to turn it back to regular schedule of programming on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Thank you so much. We'll see you at 7 for Unknown Files. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening, and we'll hopefully see you at 7. All right, that is going back on the app. Thank you to you, everybody. Thanks so much. I'll see you at 7 if you want to tune in. It's going to be a good show for Unknown Files tonight. I'm looking forward to this one. If you need anything, let me know, and thank you. I appreciate every one of you, I would say. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you.